A cold, frosty start to the day with yet more snow in the forecast in the southwest. I'll have all the details of that and more coming up on Good Morning Britain.
Thursday, 21st.
Yesterday, they usually go out about 3 o'clock before the rush hour traffic begins. So they grit the roads and then the cars will spread off. They'll leave. Otherwise, they probably head out around about 11, 12 o'clock at night when the roads are quiet. So you won't have seen gritters. They'll have done their thing the night before, the gritting team. So I know them very well.
And there is a gritting lorry named Kate.
You know, in Scotland, they will need it. It's minus 10 degrees this morning across Scotland. So anywhere that's got these snow-covered fields, clear, starry skies, temperatures dropping like a stone. But today, the focus, as we have Jonathan Swain in the southwest, that is where the snow is today. But for many of us, just like yesterday, you'll step outside and go, oh, boy, isn't it cold? And yes, it is. Temperatures, like I said, widely below freezing and multiple weather warnings in force. There's one for snow for the southwest of England, a weather front moving in here, bumping into the cold air. Snow chiefly over higher ground. We're looking at 5 to 10 centimetres over 200 metres. On the tops of Dartmoor, we're looking at 10 to 15 centimetres. Jonathan's about 333 metres high. Snow showers continue for the far north of Scotland. Elsewhere, where we had showers fall yesterday, Northern Ireland, Northern England, Wales, Eastern England, that is where it could be icy first thing this morning. So allow extra time because we're expecting to see delays with longer journey times. Snow-wise, we've got a good covering for some areas, highest across Scotland, 14 centimetres here. But today, yet again, it is cold and frosty with plenty of crisp sunshine. So today, snow showers across the north, the rain and snow mix across the southwest starts to ease. Cold, crisp and sunny for many, but feeling bitterly cold in the wind. But, you know, they say there is never bad weather, just the wrong clothes. Andy dressed perfectly, and if you're heading out today, you will definitely need to grab an extra layer because, boy, it is set to be... sun's out, guns out. Go away, Andy. We don't need to see that. So wrap up. That would be my advice. Sunglasses, thick layers that they're ready. But, yes, at the moment, Andy has 22.5, says your thermometer. But when you add in the strength of the wind today, it will feel sub-zero. So how long does this cold weather last? Let's take a look at our outlook. So we look at the north of the UK, first of all. Scotland, Northern Ireland, northern areas of England. This is where our temperature should be. It's cold. And wow, it turns a lot milder as we head through the weekend. If you don't like the cold, this is welcome news. Percentage chance of rainfall. Well, at the moment, we have heavy snow showers in the north, largely fine tomorrow. The return of wetter weather into the weekend, but drier by the middle of next week. Fortunes further south for England and Wales for the next 7 days. Again, temperature-wise, it is cold, way below average, then to be way above average this weekend. And a roller coaster ride with our wet weather as well. The next few days, we have some wintry showers in the southwest, but turning wetter for many this weekend. Good morning to you. When you step outside yet again, you will say, boy, it is cold. Yes, a cold, frosty, icy start to the day and some snow around as well. Multiple weather warnings in force. Snow across the southwest of England, where it is falling thick and fast over higher ground, and snow across the north of Scotland. Everywhere else, the risk of being icy, particularly... Welcome back to Good Morning Britain. Yet again today, it is cold, frosty, icy, and for some of us, it is snowy. Warnings in force for ice for many areas. Snow for the far north of Scotland and a band of rain hitting cold air, bringing snow across the southwest of England. So today, cold, frosty with crisp sunshine. But just look at this. Here's what's going on right now. Showers across the north of Scotland. Most of those are falling as snow. But across the southwest of England, South Wales, that is rain. But snow across higher ground, snow on the leading edge where it bumps into the cold air. So some very treacherous conditions, particularly over some higher routes in the southwest this morning. The rain eases its grip this afternoon. The snow clears away as well, but still a blustery day with some strong winds along this south coast. Wintry showers continue across the far north of Scotland. But for many of us, like yesterday, an icy start, scrape those windscreens, cold with the sunshine, 2 or 3 degrees on the thermometer. Add in the winds, it will feel sub-zero.
The reason that Al Gore paid tribute to him is because...
I feel like now we all know about the Paris Agreement. It's something that we talk about a lot. But the Kyoto Protocol was the first environmental treaty that was set in place, and it was him that fought for it. So they said that it was widely hailed the most significant environmental treaty ever negotiated because he said that industrialised countries had to cut their emissions, reduce their fossil fuel consumption with set targets for the very first time. And it was him and Al Gore, who was vice president in America, in a statement that he has never met anybody quite like Prescott, this side of the pond or the other. He fought like hell to negotiate Kyoto and was an unwavering champion of climate change for decades to come. And because of him, Yes, it is cold this morning, frosty and icy. A cold snap at the moment. It turns milder into the weekend. Worth pointing out the long-range forecast for this winter is actually for temperatures to be average or above, so that is welcome news. Cold, frosty and icy, like I said this morning, it means crisp sunshine for many of us. We have wintry showers across the far north of Scotland, and this is a band of rain in the southwest. Higher ground here, we have snow. We saw Jonathan Swain earlier. The leading edge, also snow, and some gusty winds here, so the chance of snow drift. So a treacherous day in the southwest with heavy rain and snow falling. That clears away by early afternoon. And then we continue with wintry showers in the north, a few more centimetres accumulating. For many of us, temperatures 2 to 5 degrees, but adding in the strong winds, it will feel sub-zero.